There was a couple of other strategies that you shared in your book that I found really interesting. I'd love you to take a deeper dive into. But specifically talked about the air and the sea. That those can be streams of revenue for Puerto Rico if it were to be a sovereign country. How would Puerto Rico benefit economically from that?
Puerto Rico can establish its own shipping lines, like Navieras Oceánicas, and Puerto Rico could really make a lot of money and also lower the prices for that. One big one has been, that sounds so nice, but how are you going to pay for that?
Always the go-to question. Always.
Thank you for that,
Yes.
because Puerto Rico has money, and then with sovereignty, we'll have more than enough money to pay this. But so you can get an example of this. Fortunio and all these other corrupt contractors and these people, one of them, he made, I think it was like $112 million during his, time in the government. With that money, they have secondhand ships, cargo ships. Puerto Rico could buy and own, not even lease. We could own them, and we would have over 40 ships in Puerto Ricans' hands. And just with that, we could have one of the largest shipping fleets in the Caribbean. So that's what we could have done with all that money, $112 million. We could have done that if we were sovereign. But no, as a colony under stateholders, all that money went to pay for one guy and his public relations projects. But again, right now as a colony, the people in charge in Puerto Rico do not have that vision. Their vision is just keep asking for federal funds. That's it. Fondos federales. That's it. Yeah. Keep asking for fondos federales, maybe a little development here and there, little growth, but not too much. They don't want to have a Puerto Rico that's too developed, because then Puerto Ricans will realize, oh, wow, we can develop ourselves and we don't need the U.S. We don't need to be a colony.